So this is a turkey that I had brined overnight that is shot on Saturday, 2 days ago. Yeah, it was a fun little hunt. We went out opening morning, called this guy in. He came into 15 yards. Unfortunately, Kara missed him. But as he was running away, I finished the job really quick. Shot him at 40 yards and got ourselves a plump opening day turkey. So gonna toss this on the smoker and then have some tasty lunch. Go get some potatoes and pretty simple turkey potatoes for lunch. Yeah. And just do a ton of spices on the outside. So salt, I'll do some of this Traeger rub. Yeah, rub that in, toss around the smoker. Toss him on the smoker. All right, so usually start that low smoke for a little while, and then I'll turn it up to 300 to finish it off, and pretty simple. I'm a big fan of skin on mashed potatoes. It's faster and I like the texture. Should have had a pan and I could have more drippings. Lunch. Not bad for like, what, 2 hours and 20 minutes that I had to work with. So after smoking the carcass yesterday, I threw it in a pot with some water and some seasonings, and that's just been simmering to make some stock. But for the legs and wings, why I separate them from the carcass is because they're pretty tough if you just cook them straight up. So by separating them and then braising them in a separate dish, then I don't know, this is like my favorite part. It turns into a shredded meat that is super tasty. Usually try to do like whatever has the most skin side down, get the pan really hot and then just sear it almost till it's black. I mean, really dark, crispy brown. That's the goal. Do it on each side. And then after that, take it out of that pan and you put it in a Dutch oven or whatever for the sake of convenience. I'm gonna use a crock pot today. I'm gonna pour the stock along with the bone-in wings and legs into the crock pot and leave that in there basically all day. At 6 hours, it starts to get really good and shredded. 8 hours, I feel like, is really good. All right, so these legs and wings have been in there dang near 12 hours, which might be overkill, but at least it's nice the meat kind of falls off the bone that way. So let's pull those out, let them cool a little bit. When you can just grab it off like that, That's when it's super good. Anyway, let's shred this up, and we'll have we'll make some tasty dish tomorrow. All right, now that that meat is all braised down, I'm gonna take a portion of that and make a meal out of it, and the other portion I'm gonna vac seal and save for future meals. So for this one, it's going to be a Thai turkey basil stir fry. I have one of those Arrow Garden things that you just put the pods in at home, and there was a ton of Thai basil, so we're gonna use that as the inspiration for this dish. Should have a decent little stir fry, and got the rice over here. We have soy sauce and oyster sauce as the base, plus I'll throw in some other seasonings and spices. So yeah, let's mix it all up. Hopefully make something tasty. In this pan, I'm gonna do some fried rice, season it up a little bit. And yeah, and then we're gonna get another saucepan going here for a second to make some sauce to go over the top with the soy sauce, oyster sauce, along with the remaining turkey stock that I made from the carcass. Sometimes you forget that you had garlic shoved down in the bottom of the grocery bag that you bought from home. So I'm gonna put some garlic in there as well. All right, got everything chopped up. Gonna start cycling the veggies in. Little base of rice. There's the turkey basil stir fry. Pour a little sauce on top. The meat from the thighs and the wings are so dang good. You can make so many dishes. This is just one of many. Yeah, it's just like a great base for basically any dish. It's super tender, shredded, delicious turkey meat. But yeah, this is what I generally do with my turkeys in terms of cooking the breast and carcass separate from the legs and thighs. And doing it this way, you kind of get like a whole week's worth of meals. And you can freeze it and save it for later, or do it all for 1 week. And yeah, that's kind of what we did this week, is took my turkey and cooked it through the course of the week. It's Thursday now, and it's gonna feed us all, probably 6-7 days. That's pretty sweet.